Hi, this week we move into the book of Job as we continue to look at the glory of God, and what a difficult book in many ways to think about God's glory, and yet probably one of the most awe-inspiring passages in the Bible comes from the book of Job. Obviously, Job is a book that talks about the trials and the challenges that a man faces, and then his three friends sit with him for a week without even saying anything, and then they have some somewhat lengthy discourses where they banter back and forth, and finally a younger man shows up, Elihu, and says, well, I've been listening to all of this, but none of you guys are really making sense. Let me tell you what God says. And after Elihu has spoken, well, then things really get interesting. You ever remember growing up when perhaps someone may have said, what right do you have? Or, and you are? It's kind of what God does. Towards the end of Job, beginning in chapter 38, he comes right at Job, God does, and says, excuse me, where were you? Were you there when this happened? Were you there when I set the foundations of the earth? Who are you to question what I might do? Well, the reality is we all have our questions about what God may do and why he may do things, but ultimately, we can trust what he does. It is about his glory and not about ours. So this week we're going to look at God's glory in the book of Job, and specifically looking at those four chapters, 38, 39, 40, and 41, where God, in his own words, in his own voice, speaks of his glory to one of his servants. I hope to see you there.